All right. We should be screen sharing and recording. So this is the second. Well, I guess I shouldn't call it the second. We'll see about the numbering and the ordering later. So here I am going to walk through a little bit of the Hebrew reading practice document. Okay. I am going to read over the sounds. We'll start on the right and move to the left because that's Hebrew's written from right to left. Okay, and I have them all organized in these 5x5 charts. I'll follow along with my cursor, but that should prevent you from getting too lost. We've got nice chunks. Eventually, these will get numbered, and they'll have a nice little label so I can refer to them, and all of that good stuff. But this is where we stand. So this is great. Practice hearing the sounds, checking so you know what's going on. I'll explain if there's anything weird. There are a few formatting things that we'll probably come across as we're working through things. And don't discount the value of input, okay? Don't think that just that me reading sounds to you or telling you what the letters means is cheating out, or it's a cop out, or it's not very helpful, okay? Because there's absolutely a lot of benefit to be had from you just looking at the letters and hearing them be pronounced. Okay, so without further ado, we'll get started right here in this corner under the simplest sounds category. And this first sound is ba. Ba. That is bet and patah. The next one is also ba. Bet and kametz. Then we have be. Be. After that, we have bay, bay. And then finally, for this row, we have bow, bow. Okay. Let's see. Can I zoom in a little bit? No, looks like the answer is no. Oh, wait, here, let's try this. Ah, there we go. That's a little better. Okay. So, all right. First column, second row. This is two, followed by t. All right, this is that shva. There's t. Then we have ta. Then we have t. Okay, you say, wait a minute, what's this yud doing there? Okay, yud is yud follows this e sometimes. You don't have to pronounce it, but you'll need to get used to seeing it and not throwing you off, because sometimes it will be there and sometimes it won't be there. Okay, so this is t, followed by two. All right, this is a vav with a negation in it that constitutes a vowel. The first one is two with the 3 dots underneath, and the last one is two with this vav and negation. Okay, third row. This is samach. This is say. Like the yud is again showing up. It's just after the e and the a, and we don't have to change our pronunciation any. Then we have so. Okay. Now, this is a little bit of a formatting discrepancy at present, that the dot, the degay should be really directly over this vav. I'm working on that. So that is so. Then we have sa, followed by another sa. And finally, se. Okay. All three of those, the sa, and se, all have hays following them. Once again, you don't have to pronounce that. You don't have to change any pronunciation, but you should get comfortable and used to seeing Heys and Yud show up after their vowels and not doing anything. All right, fourth row, ko. This is kaf with a dot, a dagesh in the middle, so it's k. And then you have this dot in the top left corner, which is the vowel, and that's, so that is ko. All right, next up is ka. Then we have ko again, except this time there's a vav under our dagesh. La. Lamed, kamatz, hey. And finally, good. This is a gimel. Okay, and it's got a dagesh in the middle of it. There's a vav with the dagesh, which is the u vowel, and then this dalet finishes things off. Okay. Now I haven't told you about why dageshes show up in letters that don't change sound based on that. So, like for example, we went over that bet has a dagesh and it's b, and when it doesn't, it is v. Okay, but there are 6 letters, the beged kefet letters, and we'll go over this in more detail some other time. But they are bet, gimel, dalet, beged, beged, kefet, kaf, pei, and tav. Kefet, kefet, that get a dagesh if they are the first letter in a syllable. Okay. So we see that's the case for this bet. It's the first one in a syllable, so it has a dagesh. And this gimel is one of the beged kefet letters, and it's the first one in the syllable here, and so it gets a dagesh as well. Now, in this instance, it doesn't change the sound, but that's what that dagesh is doing there. Okay. This is also our first of several puns. Reading this line again, we get Coca-Cola. Good. Coca-Cola is good. Final line. Ha. 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 Okay. That is me laughing at the Hebrew pun that I've just given you. All right. And you see this is het. So it's got a good, you can practice your guttural sounds with this. Ha, 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 ha. And you can have this hey at the end, which is silent after a vowel like that. Or you can have either the ayin or the aleph, which are always silent letters. There you go. That's your first 5x5 chart. All right. The next chart, starting in the top right corner, va, followed by the. Then we have they. After that, there's vo. Now, in this case, that dagesh does need to be in the top left corner and not directly above, as it is, because this vav is a consonant with a vowel that is just the dot. Okay. Vu in the last box. Vu. All right. Next, we have sha. This is shin. So the dot's on the right. Sha. Show. This dot should be over the vav. Show. Shoe. She. And shy. Okay, now you're shy. What on earth? Okay. If you say sha, you take this one bit at a time. You say sha, 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 yi, shai, shai, shai. Okay, they come together, and that patah followed by yud becomes the I sound, which in English, because it has a letter, we think of it as one sound, but it's actually not. It is a diphthong of 2 sounds merged together. Okay, now you're going, wait a minute, Bryce. You told me earlier that you had followed vowels that didn't make any sounds. Okay, well, it follows E vowels in E or A, specifically only the E and A, not eh. And in those cases, you don't need to pronounce it, doesn't change anything, okay? But in this case, with the patah, it does. And so this one would be shy. Okay. Third row, first box is da. Da. This dalet has a dagesh in the middle of it. If you recall, it is like gimel. It is a beged kefet. Beged kefet. So dalet, da. Next is D. D. Then we have do. Do. I'll get this this dot fixed so it's right on top. Then we have d. D. Just shva, just the smallest little d you can get out. After that, we have do. Do. All right, next row. Say. Say. Followed by see. Then we have sa. Se. And so. All right, the final one in this chart is ta. That's tav. It's also a beged kefet letter, and so it has this dagesh. Ta. Te. Tu. Tu. Te. All right. Now we're in the simpler sounds category. All right. These are getting a few more letters going on in them. All right. This is a resh. This is re. Re. Ra. Ra. Ray. Ray. Row. Row. Rar. Rar. All right, those two races together look kind of funky, don't they? All right, next one. This is sin, not shin. So this is su, su, si, si, sa, sa, su, su, sa, sa. All right. Now we have Z, Z, followed by Zo, Zo, then Zoo, Zoo, Za, Za. Mm. Wow. Hang on, that guy's not supposed to be there. That's better. Z, Z. All right. Fourth row. He, he. This pay has a dagesh in it because it's the first letter in this syllable, and so it's pronounced with a P sound and not an F sound. So this is pe. Then followed by P, pay, and poo, poo, he, ah, ah. Okay. So we've got he. You could follow all that. And then this here is aleph with kamet, so it's ah. And then this is the final kaf. Okay. Now, if you remember, the final kaf looks a lot like final nun, except it's wider. And a common way that you distinguish those two, the final nun and the final kaf, from each other in writing is to put these two little dots that look like shva inside the kaf, right? And the rationale is that if it were a final nun, they wouldn't fit under the roof because the roof isn't wide enough for them to fit. Okay. So this is ah, followed by ayin with patah and final kaf, which is also ah. All right, congratulations. Moving on to our third chart. Here we are, starting in the top right-hand corner. We have ge, followed by gai. Remember, that's that slippery diphthong. Patach, followed by the yud, gai. Then we have gay. Next we have go. And then we have goo. All right, this gimel is a Bagad Kefet letter. Remember, that's why it's got those dots in it. Second row, mem. Start that with ma. Ma. Next up, we have meh. Meh. Then there's me. Me. Moo. Moo. And may. May. Third row is nu. Nu. Na. Na. Ne. Ne. Ni. Ni. No. No. All right. Fourth row starts with yud. It's yo. Yo. You. You. Ya. 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 Yeah. Yeah. We have eh. Ke. Ke. This is kaf. Notice there's no little stem right here from a bet. This is ke. And you have hey. Hey. O. O. And ooh. Ooh. All right, moving on to the simple sounds category. We have gi, gi, ke, ke, ko, ko, zu, zu, and say, say. This is samach. All right, second row, ta, ta, do, do, sa, sa, pe, pe, yi, yi, ah. Okay, this is a composite shva. This is patah and shva. It's just ah, followed by oh, oh. Then we have bay, bay, hey, hey, and she, she. All right, fourth row, show, show, new, new, ga, ga, do, do, and see, see. All right, look, there's two, the yud and the hey, that aren't making any sound. It's just see. All right. Final one, we have me, me, eh, eh. Like this is that composite shva. It's got shva right here, and then it has a segol with the three triangular dots that are eh. So this is eh. Then we have e, E, followed by va, and ho.
Is the hammock in here?
Yeah, hello, Sophia. Hang on.
And beanbags and no one told me?
Yeah,
So.
you're right in the middle of my Hebrew lesson.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. All right, I'm gonna keep reading. Okay, you're fine. I'll be done before long. All right. So we knocked out some charts. Now we're on to Devarim Emet. These are real Hebrew words. There's 25 of them because they're in a 5x5 chart. They're very easy and simple. You can take it. Right? Here we are in the top right-hand corner. This is kum. That is a final mem right there. Okay, that's kof vav with the dagesh, which is the u vowel, and then the final mem kum. Okay, kum means to get up. God starts a lot of his commands to people. He says, "Get up out of bed. Come on, kum." All right, then we have kol. All right, this is a voice or sound. All right, then we have kut. Followed by koth, and koots. All right, this is right here. This is final pay. Right, that's what they've done. They've drug it all the way down. Kof, and this is final sadi. They've taken that sadi and they've drug it all the way down. Second row. Lave. This is the word for heart. Okay, this is, look, this is a vav. This is a bet, but there's no dagesh in it. So it is pronounced with the V sound. All right, then I have low. Then I have lach. Then I have leach. Okay, now it looks like it should be pronounced leha, and that's because this is a furtive patach. Okay, this one right here, and it happens with gutturals, and it helps you ease from one vowel into the sound of the guttural. Okay, so it's more difficult to say lech deep down in your throat than it is to say lach. Okay, so what they do is they add in this little patah to help you move from lay to ach. So this is leach. So if you have a patah and it's underneath a guttural at the end of a word, it's a furtive patah. Okay. Now, and oftentimes in formatting, what they'll do to give you a hand is they'll actually write this patah halfway over. They'll scoot it over into this middle space so that you can see, oh, wait, actually, I should pronounce it before the final guttural. So that would be leach. All right. Then here we have lose. Next up, gal. Gur. Gove. Once again, this is a bet, but there's no negation in it. Then we have a God. This is the Dalit. This here back was Gur. This is a Reish. You can see the difference in those two. Then we have Gay. All right, starting the fourth row, we get Hake. Followed by Hulk. Then we have Hor. Then Chain. This means favor. People find chen, favor in God's eyes in the Bible. Then you have ham. Ham. It's another final mem. All right. Last one. Last row. They're 2-syllable words, but they all follow a nice, easy pattern. Okay. You have kelet. Helet. This is kaf with the dagesh in it. Delet. Delet. Yeled. Yeled. Melech. Melech. This is the final kaf. They drug it all the way down to make sure you didn't think it was final nun. They put 2 dots in there for you. Okay. And then we have eretz. Eretz. And this is final savi. Okay. Kelet is dog. Delet is door. Yeled is kid or child. Melech is king. And eretz means earth or ground. Okay, these are called sigolate nouns. They have 2 sigols, just like that. And anytime you see a word that has this sort of pattern, even if you don't know what it means, you'll know that it's a noun. All right, so there you are. Congratulations, you've just read 25 real Hebrew words. We'll sign off for now and start again in a minute. Okay. Yeah, Sophia, there's beanbags and lots of good stuff in here.
You guys never told me about this place? Beanbag? Beanbags are so complete, right?
Yep. This is 9 to, well, he is not on the, we're not all on the same page about this deal. Next week. Minute time slots. Okay. Let's see. All right. So. Okay, great. Oh dear. I should have ended this.